James Melendez, welcome to my tasting table. This wine is next. This is Domaine Carneros' Rêve. This is a Blanc 2015 vintage. Stay tuned, I'll give you my thoughts, perspectives, and point score on this dazzling, outstanding wine. Stay tuned. I think it's an outstanding producer in the New World. In fact, it's my favorite producer of sparkling wines in the New World. Now, I couldn't say that for the Old World. I couldn't even pick top 10 or 20. It would be impossible to do because there's so many producers. Now, I think this producer has set themselves apart, especially in, say, United States sparkling wine production. These wines they do produce are outstanding, beautiful, sophisticated, harmonious, and really speak of the estate itself. So, this particular producer was able to get a fantastic site within Carneros to produce this fantastic, gorgeous wine. This is their Tête de Cuvée. This is their highest level of wine, their flagship wine, if you will. And when I look at a producer like this, I think they've done such a harmonious, wonderful job. I think other producers might have missed the mark, but I think under the leadership of Eileen Crane, the original and first founding winemaker, really set this to be a sophisticated producer of fantastic wines from California, especially from the Carneros. Now, this is a region that I think does not get a lot of credit for all the fruit that is grown here. A lot of people will refer to it. Sometimes it just says Napa on the label for a wine, if it's Chardonnay or Pinot Noir, as opposed to this is a fantastic first region to come to the marketplace with outstanding Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. And so I think that's really an important feature here. And it's also to think about this wine, and I really like to point out this wine in terms of its sophistication, harmony, and elegance. And this is one that's actually hard to find in the New World. In the New World, there are a good number of producers, but they all don't have a vast range of sparkling wine. When I think of sparkling wines, I really want a wide range of wines to select and pull from. You can have an entire meal from beginning to end and enjoy with sparkling wine if it is the right producer. So here we go with this wine. I think it's a fantastic bottle. I like the very skinny neck here, and it becomes much fuller in the middle. And so here's the bottle up close, the very familiar, iconic ram on each side. That is their logo, their symbol. Rêve 2015 vintage. This is 2022. Here's the back label for you to look at here. And bottle price point on this is $125. And a lot of people will say to me, they ask me questions about this bottle in particular. And I always, give support to this bottle because I can look at this and say, look at the, say, Champagne region. You'll find Tête de Cuvée that are actually multiples of this and much more expensive. And so it's not to, again, pit one region against the other. But when I look at a producer like this, high quality wine, and I think you do get a lot for your money. And I also think that this is a wine you should be tasting in terms of if you really want to understand a sophisticated white wine, a Blanc de Blanc, this is a wine to be tasting. Now, I think there's so many wines that are, I think, missing the mark. I look at the wine itself, I smell the wine, I tasted the wine, and to me, it really gives some exemplary marks here. I definitely think of this region, Carneros, as being one of the top 2 picks for sparkling wine production. And this is one where I think this, really comes out to, I think, being a sophisticated, harmonious, beautiful wine. So all estate fruit. This is 100% Chardonnay, of course, 9 grams dosage per liter. And so it's truly a brut style wine, but in that I think it gives a lot of finesse and balance to the wine that I wouldn't necessarily associate with 9 grams per liter, which in any regard is still a very dry wine. It's something to, I think, enjoy, envelop, and enjoy with food or on its own. I'm imagining, of course, I love caviar, so caviar or blinis would be fantastic with this. Enjoy this with oysters, enjoy this on its own. Many ways to enjoy and serve this wine. Now, I think this is a gorgeous wine in terms of colorization, fine and persistent bubbles. Be sure to enjoy this in a tulip-shaped glass because look, there's a lot of surface area here. I'm able to, because of our human physiology, smell and experience and taste this wine because as us humans, we're going to appreciate the wine first and foremost, and probably 80% of our senses are going to smell the wine in order to taste the wine. And so I think this is a harmonious way of tasting the wine. Too many people are really having very slender flutes, which when you think about it, you can't smell the wine. If you have a coupe, it's impossible to smell the wine. This one you can definitely do so. And I think it's a fantastic experience here. So let me give you some notes on the wine itself. And first of all, 2015, this is 2022. This has spent a good amount of time with lees, probably As my notes have recollected, I did look for information. I think this is at least 2 to 3 years on lees, and it definitely shows in terms of the fineness of bubbles and just a tremendously highly nuanced wine. So the nose is of passion fruit, hibiscus, oyster shell, brioche as well. Next is a palate characterization. Very, very definitive wine, sophisticated, harmonious, balanced, and as well as a very highly nuanced wine. I think it's giving a beautiful capture: passion fruit, calmest pear, pine nut, crushed seashells for mineral and salinity, and white floral notation. A wine packed full of finesse and beauty and elegance. It is a fantastic wine. This is a 98 wine out of 100 points. It is probably the best bottle of Blanc de Blanc in the New World. There's a Rosé Le Rêve as well. When you visit Domaine Carneros, be sure to try this wine, even just a small portion. You can buy it by the glass as well. And of course, make a reservation when you visit. I have some very good positive memories of Domaine Carneros for a very long period of time, where either I started my journey to Napa Valley there, or I ended the day there. And by ending the day there, there's something even more, I would say, special, because there would be a bit of a sunset going on, especially in the summertime or even fall time. And there was just something very special and harmonious about that experience, and one where I felt especially welcomed. A fantastic, friendly staff, of course, helps with that, but also the site itself, the chateau, and the beauty and presentation and the experience all around is fantastic. So thank you for watching today. I do appreciate it. Seek out this wine, seek out this producer. I have reviewed many of their wines, and I'll place those videos right up here for you to look at, and seek out this wine for special occasions, or the occasions that you make special for yourself and your friends and your family. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. You'll see the latest videos that I'm producing, and please be sure to give a like, and I will see you very soon. In the meantime, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. Questions and comments, please list them there or on the social medias that I'm on, and I will see you very soon. Thank you for coming by. Share this video with somebody interested in a Blanc de Blanc wine. Stay tuned. Santé.